Hey KuBus fans, first I want to thank you for buying the game. That's, I assume, why you clicked on this link to find out how to play it. So now you've opened up the game, you're probably sitting where you're at right now looking at this going, now what do I do? Well, I'm hoping to give you some clues as to how to get started, some little tricks, and show you some things to help you either increase your score or the strategy behind this particular game in general and where to go from here. So let's get started. As you can see, I'm at puzzle 10,000. Puzzle I've never done before, so we thought we'd give it a shot and see what it looks like. First move is important. What we're looking for is a way to either make a match 3 or more. There's several options I can see right off the bat, but I'm just going to make one move here. Now notice I'm clicking on this one. I'm going to turn it to purple. I'll get rid of that 3 and that red. Now ideally I do have special blocks turned on, so the more blocks I can match together, the more likely I am to get a special block. So I do want to show you some other special blocks, and the way I'm going to do that is try to get these greens lined up here. Alright, so I'm going to turn this purple, these two purple actually, to green. You notice the green's on the top. I can also find that out if I click on this and I go to the arrows. You'll see the little jewel in the center changes color. This lets me know if I click on that arrow, it's going to turn green. Not only is that block going to turn green, but the block underneath it will as well, because they're in the same orientation. You see they're green on top, purple, and then blue on the side, so they're both going to turn green. When I do that, it's going to actually get rid of this combo. And I did get a special block. I actually got a fire block. Now the fire block's a great block to keep towards the end, especially this one, because it has a horizontal aspect to it, so it'll wipe out all the blocks in a horizontal axis. So I'm just going to continue to play here. Get another group of 5 there, and I've got a magnet block. Now you might be wondering, okay, well, how do I know what colors I want? A lot of times it's just from playing. I've gotten used to knowing what faces are going to show up, but I still use the arrows quite a bit to tell me. For instance, this one, okay, I've got 2 yellows here. I want a yellow, but if I click on this, see what happened? Now I don't have a match. However, if I go and click this one up, whoops, didn't see that coming. Let's get back to there we go. So now I can click this one down and I get 3 yellows. Now notice what's happened to my multiplier over here, though. It's killed my multiplier, because every time that you make a move and not do a match, at least a match 3, it cuts your multiplier in half to the point where it gets to 1. So I'm going to go ahead and build my multiplier back up. And you can see I'm just going through trying to find opportunities where the blocks will line up for me. Now this one, I noticed that I have a blue one here. I've got these 2, which has a blue face on the right side, and if you take a look you can see it here, but also if we click and do the arrow to the left, that means it's going to be blue. This one will be blue. Now I want to try to get as many blocks in the line as possible, so I'm going to make another move here. I'm going to make this one blue. So now when I go this way, I've got 4. And that did impact my multiplier again, but that's okay. Okay, so I'm getting down to the point where I want to start thinking about trying to get a perfect clear. Now I'm reserving that fire block to help me with that, so I'm hoping I can get to a point where that is the only one left. Here I have a color remove block. If I click on that, it automatically gets rid of all the purples because it happened to be purple. That one's always a nice one to do. So I'm running into a little bit of a shortage here on blocks, so I don't think I'm going to make it. These you can click, if there's nothing there, it'll just go away. So what I'm going to try to do is get the fire block on the bottom, because I don't believe I'm going to be able to solve this puzzle. Yep, I'm down to one. So there you see, not exactly what I wanted to do, but I did get down to one block, 211 points. Not a very good score, but you at least understand the strategy, the basics, and hopefully with this you can always reset it and try it again. Well, I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Please check back. We're planning on having more tips and tricks and more video. Enjoy the rest of your day.